Welcome to our final band and choir concert of the year. We're very happy to see such a great turnout. We apologize that we didn't have enough programs. We've been told to save papers. So. We just, I guess, have a bad idea of how many of you come to these, so it's great. It's an excellent problem. If you like super duper want one because you scrapbook or something, just let us know and we'll get you one. We're going to start with the 4th grade recorders. They're going to begin with a duet this evening. It's your good old hot cross buns paired with buns cross hot. Hot cross buns. All right? On all of the rests. I told the 4th grade in music class today that this was a great day for them to kind of see what some of next year, what they had to look forward to. Because the 4th grade got to, as well as the rest of the school, attend the 5th grade Wax Museum. So that gave them some great ideas for next year. Maybe some historical people they can represent, or they can start thinking of their own ideas. And then with our concert tonight, they got to see what it's like to be part of a band and choir concert for next year too. So that great step forward, always a little bittersweet as they age to that next level. Our next song this evening is called Bullet Train. You will hear how it kind of accelerates with the time. We start with half notes and then play the same pattern with quarter notes, and then they play the same pattern again with pairs of eighth notes, so you can kind of hear the acceleration of the train. And our final recorder piece this evening will be Juba.
Again, sorry there aren't enough programs. My bad. This is the 5th grade band. This is Creatures in the Attic, something that I tried to do, and I don't know if it was successful. I tried to theme all of the pieces for all of the bands about different places. Where it gets a little sketchy is the 6th grade. They maybe don't have quite a place, but we're getting there. So this one is Creatures in the Attic. We're starting in your own house.
I do choir. They're going to be singing De Colores, and then their next piece will be What a Wonderful World. We realized after practicing for a little while that I kind of think it's kind of a spring theme with what they're singing, with De Colores and then What a Wonderful World. And later on, all choir students will do a piece called Listen to the Rain. So I guess we're springtime.
Colores, and bright colors.
So this is the 6th grade band. This is their 2nd year in band here. The first song they're playing is called Starfire Fanfare. This song is unique. It's the first time they're introduced to what's called a compound meter. Usually when you listen to music, you can hear like a steady pulse. Oftentimes it's 4 of them. This one, there are 6 of those in a measure, but it'll feel like 2 to you, hopefully. So instead of thinking like quarter notes like this, they're going to think 8 notes like da-da-da-da-da, where 3 of them fit inside. So you'll hear pulses of 3 rather than pulses of 2, which is unique to music. And it was hard at first, but I think they figured it out. So that was Dawn Over Kings Valley. I had to stop and remind them that we are now playing with 2/8 notes per beat instead of 3. That was the very beginning of that song. They get so locked into that 3 that they worked hard at and then they forget. But what's the next one? Starfire Fanfare. They're a big fan of this one. Oh, Alpha Squadron. They're also a fan of this one. Right? Is this their favorite one? This is their favorite one. I've done my homework. Something that we noticed while I let their face rest for a second is that this group is unique compared to the other groups because it only has 2 percussionists, right? So the group that you heard first, while yes, they were younger and more rudimentary, they definitely had extra sounds happening in the percussion section. You'll hear a lot of those happening when the 7th and 8th grade come, but there are 2 lonely percussionists back there, and we used to have more, but between transfers and other situations, we're down to 2, and so they are tasked with multitasking frequently, and they do a great job. They are, I think they each play 2 instruments per song, I think. I'm not sure, something like that. Like I said, I do my homework. But I think their faces are good, so we'll keep going.
directions and with some audience participation. So, here are your directions. Our next song is about rain, and with your help, we are going to fill the room with the sounds and feelings of a magnificent thunderstorm. Like we haven't had enough of those, but we're not going to complain after last year. First, you will experience the quiet rustle of the wind, then the pitter-patter of raindrops. Soon you will hear roaring thunder and the sound of the rain as it becomes a downpour. Gradually, the thunderstorm will pass and you'll feel the return of quiet and peace. In the middle of our song, Lydia, wave. There you go. So she's going to be your rain leader. Lydia is going to step out from the choir to lead you in the sounds of the thunderstorm. She will nod her head and instruct you with her hands or feet as to what you're supposed to do. With hands together, Oh, that's for her, sorry. When she points to you, make the sound or motion she shows you. So we start, choir, show them how we start with rubbing our hands together. Yep, and then it progresses to finger snaps, and then we pat our legs, and then we stomp our feet, and then we are clapping, and then we do it backwards, and then she cuts off each group. But it's gradual, okay? After the thunderstorm, you'll experience the quiet after the storm, and the choir will sing a short musical ending. So the cutting off of each group is not the end of the song. We're going to sing a little bit again. And remember, choir, no talking during the thunderstorm. Just listen. Listen to the rain. Lydia is going to go to 4 separate groups at a time. So she will start by instructing the choir, and then she will move across and instruct this group, but not the balcony, just this side. When she is centered, that will be the instruction for the whole balcony. And then this side, and then she'll follow the progression with each motion. Got it?
We'll be fine.
Yeah, the choir is one group. Choir, down, down, support. This is Showman. We have a few soloists in this piece. We will start with Drew Dunn and Drew Dunn. Introduce yourselves. Introduce yourselves. This is like this dog talking.
Drew Dunn.
Emily Porter. Emily Powers.
They're going to sing a lot louder than we just talked. Okay, and then the next song we're going to do is Cups. We're going to have to do a little bit of rearranging here because they're going to play Cups with this song. They were a little nervous when we started that at first. They're like, Mrs. Lenz, we're going to sing and do this at the same time. And they can, and it sounds amazing. And the one problem we have is like, where do you put the cups? So we're going to move the risers forward, so we'll have a little bit of reconstructing for a moment. But we'll start with A Million Dreams.
I close my eyes
We're doing our 8th grade recognition right now. We'd like to just thank them for their time in band and choir over the years and for their dedication to music here at Holy Redeemer School. Okay, thank you to Liam. And Reagan. Ashton. Peyton. Drew. Julia. Brianna. Bennett. Kobe. Jaden. Carson. Joseph. Chica. Noah. And that's all. Thank you for our eighth grade.
Asian Folk Rhapsody. We really like that one, they play it well. Next we're going to play The Ghost of Edinburgh Castle, and something fun about this one is I gave it to them a week and a half ago, maybe 2. So, it's either going to go really, really well, or it's not. We'll see. You can be the judge at the end. But what I did notice earlier in this concert is that Mrs. Lentz was very smart during her rain song, and she built in her own applause. Fabulous idea. So, good or bad, I expect the same applause for that. It'll be good. So we do have one more song for you. It is entitled Serengeti Dreams. In this song, we are playing an instrument that, since I've been to this school, we haven't used. And I don't think it was used in this school for quite a while before I got here because there weren't any. So we got these new, they're called djembes, and they are right here. Two of them will be played. They sound pretty cool. Here's a little ditty. Yeah. Woo. Okay, but before we play it, I have to thank our sponsors for our trip that we are attending next week. A good portion of the group that you see on stage, the last two performances, are going to Washington, D.C. and New York City on Tuesday. We actually leave, we arrive here at 12:15 a.m. after Monday, so like real early Tuesday morning. It barely counts as Tuesday. And we will be gone from then until probably about 2 to 3 a.m. on Sunday mornings when we'll get back here to the school. And their itinerary is packed full. They are very excited. I hope they are very excited. They've told me nothing but great things. We do have a long list of sponsors that helped us fund this. You can find that on the back of your programs. We thank them very much. We are deeply appreciative of it. Woo! Also, thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting your children. Thank you to the staff members who are here who helped us with this concert and in wrangling the children up in the top. We really appreciate that. Without your help, we couldn't make this happen. Yeah. Have a safe drive home.
Thank you.